I was going to ask you what are you struggling with at this moment? What kind of substance?
Alcoholism and tobacco.
Oh, okay, alcohol. Okay.
More of the alcohol on my part because I utilize the alcohol to ease out my frustrations throughout the day. And at the end of the day, all it does is ever gets me even drunker. So.
All right, guys, we're back here in Corpus Christi, man. How's it going, sir?
How are you today? How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. How's life treating you so far, man? What's up?
Trying to beat the heat out here with South Texas weather. You know how that goes.
Sure, right.
Trying to beat the heat, the South Texas drivers, Texas weather. It's hot out here.
Sure, right.
Trying to beat the heat. On top of that, not only having that, just frustrations in life. Ins and outs.
That's
doing
right.
Ins and outs, worrying about family, kids, stuff like that. We go through frustrations in life, back and forth.
Personal issues, right?
Personal issues, legal issues, financial.
Right.
It all boils down into a boiling pot.
Right.
And at the end, this is where it ends up.
That's right.
When you're down and out, you ain't got nowhere else to go. We ain't got nobody else to turn to. The only people else to turn to is to turn back to the same people who we looking at.
That's right.
We look at ourselves every day, but you don't look at ourselves as you should look at yourself as a man that's standing at the corner asking for money.
Yeah.
You could be that person at one point in your life.
Never know. Hey, by the way, man, forgot to ask you, what's your name, bro?
My name is Steve Ramirez.
Steve. How old are you, Mr. Steve?
Today I'm 43 years old, and here in a few days I will be 44.
I'll be down. Okay. Cool.
44 years of this.
Of this, okay.
22 in a house, the other
Out here.
20-something out, give or take.
So, Steve,
Frustrations in life.
That's right. So, what are your current situations right now, man?
Just financial, job-wise, housing, food, just the benefits that other communities that are bigger than this community provide, so that way these individuals don't have to be out here and be subdued and be subject to this.
Right.
Because if there was some more benefits and for the community, for the city to provide more benefits for the homeless people, for the less fortunate, then there wouldn't be so much of the criminal activity or the unfortunate activity that these people have to, tackle every day throughout all hours of the day, all hours of the night.
So that's your current situation right now?
People are getting calls that they could be getting a house call on a true emergency when they're having a guy that's asking for a quarter on the side of a corner. It's a difference.
Yes, sir.
And this is where people in the community get frustrated because they don't know how to justify who is right or who's wrong. It's not about you justifying anything. Leave that to somebody else to do that. Mind your own business, do your own thing, live your life the way you do. Worry about these people if you want to. If you don't, you could continue and pass on the sign.
That's right. So a typical day for you, what would it be, Steve?
Typical day for me starts as waking up, taking care of my hygiene, starting the day off, giving my Lord and Savior my grace and blessings, and giving my thanks throughout the day for giving another breath and a day of life to be able to be on this side of the earth, to be able to witness and talk to a man like you today.
Yeah, thank you. As far as right now, how do you provide for yourself? Do you panhandle? Do you boost?
Right now, I'm struggling with identification because I can't get this identification or I can't get this one. And one facility requires this one, so when you go to that one, they require this one. So they're just basically back and forth, just jumping you around.
Yeah.
And it frustrates an individual who's especially frustrated under the temperatures and conditions of what we're going through right now.
Right.
The temperatures, they're real hot. Jumping buses back and forth, stuff like that. It's just real difficult.
Yeah.
It gets frustrating. It gets hot. You give up.
Right.
And then you're just like, let me just go take a drink and spend the rest of the money that I was supposed to do something right with. Let me go just do this because I'm so frustrated now.
Hey, you know what, Steve? I was going to ask you what else. What are you struggling with at this moment? What kind of substance?
Alcoholism and tobacco.
Oh, okay, alcohol. Okay.
More of the alcohol on my part because I utilize the alcohol to ease out my frustrations throughout the day. And at the end of the day, all it does is ever gets me even drunker. So
yeah, kind of makes you.
It's just rhetorical. It's just rhetorical every day out here when there's no benefits out here for us, and there's no services out here for us to utilize. They offer services. They say they're offering services, but when you go to get the services, they want you to have all this and that.
Right. But you know what? Speaking of that, Steve, I got some stuff I'm going to give you. I'm going to provide you some community resources and stuff in a little while.
That would be excellent for you. I can have some resources and some stuff, some addresses and phone numbers.
I got them right here for you, man.
Make contact or some point with them where that I can get some help, because those are people that know me, have known that I've never been like this in my life. I've always been provided for.
How far did you go?
I graduated high school. I went to my first, second, and third semester in Del Mar College.
Okay.
I got an architectural scholarship at University of Texas at Austin for architectural drafting. Out of frustrations in life, I went to jail out of mistake. I gave up and just went to go work, getting a side job, and just stayed stuck there.
You got stuck?
Don't stay stuck, fellas. Okay. Get out of the math. It's a rut, but you can get out that rut. I'm a living testimony. There's a way out of that rut.
Right.
Don't stay in it.
Don't stay in it.
Because I'm going to get out of that.
Yes.
And y'all going to see me on top.
Now, I would like to do a follow-up on that, Steve. You know, once you get, back on your feet, hopefully, because you say you're trying to look for work as well, right?
Oh, I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. There's plenty of work in this community. If you want work, all you got to do is look for it and ask for it.
That's right.
But you got to know what you're asking for and know how to show up.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, have you ever lost any friends, relatives due to
Oh, yeah. I
substances?
just lost my sister a year and a half ago from COVID. My mom passed away about 8 years ago. She had aneurysm in her brain.
But as far as substances?
And my dad too.
Okay.
My real father.
Right. But out here, have you met any people that passed away due to substances or anything?
I've ran into too many people that were really good people, had a good character, had good laughter, great people in life, had everything going on in life, had businesses and everything. And at the end, we met up out here. I got to meet him for a day or two. Next thing I know, the dude passed away, or he overdosed. That's a sad thing.
That's right, yeah.
It's sad. Yes. And it can happen to any one of us.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
So don't let that go in your mind. Right. Don't give up. There's hope. And
hope. Yes, sir.
Where there's a will, there is a way. Trust me. And I have the way. I'm telling you right now, I know the way.
That's right. You have any children, Steve?
Yes, I do have a daughter right now. And at this point right now, I'm in the process of trying to reestablish a relationship with her, because of my drug addiction and because of this drug addiction that I've been in, I have lost communication with my family.
Okay.
So this is the thing that you have to do is try to
work on it, right?
Recompensate all that and rejuvenate all that love and everything that you have with that child.
Yes.
So that way you can grow that back again, because there's times and months and weeks that are lost, and events and stuff that are happening in that child's life that you need to be a part of.
That's right.
And if you're his father or his mother, then please be a part of that moment, because that's where they're going to remember you.
Yeah.
Not the high moments of their life, but the smallest moments of their life where they need you the most is where they're going to remember, and whether you're there or not is what they're going to remember the most.
That's right. How was your childhood growing up, Steve?
My childhood was excellent. I had everything I wanted. Truly, I did. I had everything I wanted. Okay. And if I didn't have it, I'd get it by the next year. And it was always either a year or two outdated, but I always still had new stuff because we were on a budget.
Right.
But I respected that because I was raised by one lady, which was my grandmother, which struggled to raise me and my sister together. So raising two children in that era in life was very hard, very difficult, and very expensive because the value of the American dollar was at that point good, but now it's dropped.
Right.
So now you can see the economy at that point, the economy at this time in life has changed.
Big time, yes, sir.
So due to that, it also causes a lot of frustrations and stuff out here.
Right.
Back in the days, a man could stand at the corner and make $100 before lunchtime. Now, it takes him about 5 o'clock to make $20.
Yeah. What about, do you regret anything in life?
Regrets? No regrets. I have no regrets in life. Why do I not have regrets in life? Because there are only lessons learned. There are not regrets. I do not regret anything that I've done in my life. Never. Because there are lessons that I've been taught by the Lord in my mind not to do that again.
That's good. I like that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see, Steve?
You know what I see? I see a strong man. A strong man that is missing a lot of love. But my love only comes from one man, my Lord and Savior.
That's right. That's good, man. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be, Steve?
My 3 wishes right now would be, and I could claim them to you right now, to turn my clock back in time and make better choices for myself.
That's 1.
That's 1. 2, to have been a biblical person so that I would not have made those choices before those choices were made.
2. Number 3. Third
To
wish.
have a forgiving heart.
Okay. That's cool, man. What would you like to see yourself in 6 months or a year from now, Steve?
I'm gonna controlling an oil rig.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna run the whole crew.
You done
Or
that?
I'm gonna have my own company.
There you go. You
Concrete, slabs, or oil field. That's what I want.
a good stable job. In other words, a good.
Just somewhere where I can tell people what to do.
There you go. A supervisor.
I've been told what to do all my life. Now it's my turn to tell somebody what to do, but with the Lord's way.
There you go. That's good, man. Yeah. Oh, by the way, hold on. Anything else?
God bless y'all and happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, you almost said for Halloween, Steve. Yeah. Like I was telling you, Steve, I got some resources. Check it out.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Personal hygiene kit for yourself right there. Check it out, man.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, and right there, there's some community resources, Steve, you can reach out to. I know you did mention about,
Yeah, I see them right here.
yeah, get your ID, your social, your birth certificate, or whatever struggles you're going through. Especially, I know you mentioned that alcohol. There's some people that are willing to help you out. Reach out for, to these people.
I appreciate
saying?
that. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
you're welcome.
Who you work for, Univision?
No, work for myself. Trying to reach out to a lot of people, Steve, that they're going through a lot of struggles, you know what I'm saying? And it's a struggle, man, what I do. Trying to meet people that are going through a lot of struggles. I met a lot of people that, you know what, I'm never going to see myself under those bridges. And guess what? I met like 2 or 3 of them that they were part of that population, you know what I'm saying? Now, when at first they were saying, I'm never gonna look like these people. And due to bad choices in life, they ended up in those situations. So like you said earlier, never say never. Like I'm never gonna see myself there because you never know, you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of struggles with the area.
I bit my tongue on that one. I bit my tongue on that one.
I'm saying. But hey, appreciate your time, Steve, and hope your wishes comes true, man. I wish you the best, bro.
My wish right now is to get to my boss's house.
Okay. All right. Well, if you don't mind if I share this on my YouTube channel, go for it. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, Steve. Thank you, man.